Welcome to today's Premier Experts, your one-stop shop to find industry experts in a variety of niches. My name is Ray Perez, and I'm a global branding expert. I travel the world speaking to entrepreneurs and business owners, and we've created this show to take advantage of their wealth of knowledge. I interview experts across different fields to learn what has made them become successful. When you interview people from a wide range of industries, those points of views brought together can create massive success for your business. Welcome to today's Premier Experts. I'm your host, Ray Perez, and today our special guest is Jeff Cade, who is a healthy lifestyle specialist. But before we get into the interview, we have another edition of $1 Million Mindset. This is where we get the opportunity to ask high-level CEOs what it takes to reach 7 figures and beyond. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Stone and I'm with Sababa Water. And we created a company to end childhood food insecurity in the United States while doing it with empathy and giving people a sense of purpose. The reason it was started, I had a radio show and I had a lot of speakers and authors until I started having a lot of nonprofits on. And they were explaining to me like 1 in 5, 1 in 6 children go to bed hungry every night in the United States. I didn't really believe it. We did boots on the ground, went out there and checked it out, and it was real. Reached out to a lot of people that I knew for help, and they were like, just go feed kids overseas. And I was like, but these are our children. This is our future. These are the people that can actually create change, that could be the next president, find the cure for cancer, make any kind of difference in the world. We need to get them to thrive. And how do we do that? If you look at a lot of major corporations, they feed their employees. So why do we not feed our children? Going from the entertainment industry into the business world was completely insane. Like, I had no clue. I mean, I got how business was, but I didn't really understand. But it helped me. At the end of the day, it helped me. The transition was hard because this is actually more of a like 9 to 5. Well, it's 18 hours a day. It's all consuming. I probably make less money now than I've ever made in my entire life, but I'm a million times happier. And I get to see results. And throughout this journey, we've met just amazing people that inspire us all the time as well. So it's like I never really had that 9 to 5 job, but I almost didn't have my place. Now I feel like I've arrived. It's not about what I'm doing or what you're doing. It's like, how do we work together to make a difference and impact people's lives and create change and inspire without asking people to write big checks or anything like that. You know, it's like just the shift. Like, so we have a bottled water company. Instead of buying one brand, if you buy ours, we feed a child. So it's just getting people to just shift to make a little bit of a difference. Just change. Because a lot of people say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money. But the truth is, they just don't know how, because we don't get the awareness out there. What I do is I get people to come out, and then they see it, and at that point they're like, do we want to volunteer again? How do we donate? To us, it works so much better to have somebody touch it, feel it. They just know in an hour and a half we just fed or served 3,000 children, and they're sold for life. One of the things I would urge people to avoid is don't take it personal. Just follow your dreams. You need to believe. I gave an example earlier today. It's, say you write something on Facebook and 100 people love it and one person says something negative. You will remember that person who said something negative all day long. If I ask you who wrote something positive, you won't even remember. And I actually had to break my habit. And the thing is, you can't give up. So when I say it only takes one, it only takes one yes, one connection, one person believe. We found a problem, which was childhood food insecurity. Then we came up with a product, where a lot of people have a product and they go, okay, we'll give so we can sell more. It was like, no, how do we get all these people to shift, to become involved, and to create change without changing their lifestyle? They're gonna buy a bottle of water anyway, might as well buy ours. They're gonna buy a protein bar, might as well, or nuts or whatever snacks we're coming out with next, buy one of ours and feed somebody in that community.
Hello, my friend. This is Ray Perez, global branding expert, inviting you to the Business Growth Bootcamp. This is an event that we do for 3 days in Miami, Florida, for business owners, entrepreneurs, and business professionals who are looking to grow and scale their business. We're going to be talking about branding, marketing, sales, speaking, video, social media, and much, much more. I brought a team of experts from all over the country to come and speak to you and teach you their experiences and their expertise to assist you in growing your business. Now, this is a 3-day event, starting off with day 1 when we talk about mindset. Mindset is the most important part about growing your business and understanding why it's important that we do certain things. Now, in day 2, we're going to be talking about skill set. Skill set is what do we need to do to implement to get those levels of results. And day number 3 is my favorite, implementation day. That's right, this is a boot camp, so we're actually going to be getting work done for you and your business. So I'm very excited to invite you to the Business Growth Bootcamp. If you want more information, watch the videos below on this page, and I look forward to seeing you at the next upcoming event. Hey my friends, it's Ray Perez, and I'm so excited to be launching my brand new co-author book project. That's right, for the very first time, I'm launching the opportunity for you to be a co-author with me in my brand new book, The Drive to Success. Now, you may be wondering what this book is about, and it's really true life stories of high-performance entrepreneurs who failed their way to success. And me being one of those, I've had a lot of failures in my life, and each time I failed, I became more successful. And I really truly feel that as entrepreneurs, we don't get to hear about people's stories of how they failed, because truly without failure, you're not gonna be successful. I was working out the other day, trying to get back into shape, and I was realizing what bodybuilders do when they're working out is they do repetitions until failure. And the reason is when you hit that failure, that's when the real muscle growth happens. So you can't actually be successful or grow without failure. And that was a huge analogy for me because I've really considered my life and all my clients and people that I work with. And I'm like, it's true. We need to go through failure to achieve success. So I wanted to create a book, The Drive to Success, of what it takes to persevere through that failure and be able to achieve next level success each time. So if you have a story that you'd like to share to inspire other entrepreneurs and small business owners, then I'd love for you to click the link below and apply to be part of our co-author book project. Now, in addition to obviously becoming a published author, you're also going to be a best-selling author because we will be running a bestseller campaign for our new book. In addition to that, you're also going to be part of a podcast, so you get to share your story and use it in that format as well. And you might be thinking, Ray, I don't have the time to write a book, not even if it's just a chapter in a book. Well, guess what? You don't have to write a single word because my team is going to interview you, record the call, and transcribe the entire thing and format it into your chapter in the book. You won't have to write a single word. All you have to do is revise it, make sure it's in your voice, in your language, and that you're happy with it so we can approve it. Now, the other thing is this. We're not just creating a book, we're also creating a whole marketing campaign around it. I'm also launching a podcast called The Drive to Success, which I'll interview you after you write your chapter and to kind of discuss the challenges that you went through, what happened, and how you got to that next level so you can use that into your marketing as well. Now, depending which one of our 3 options you choose, we're also going to do a VIP day right here in Miami, which you're going to get a professional photo shoot with your book. You're also going to get to meet several other co-authors and like-minded entrepreneurs. We're going to spend a great time, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage the power of your book in your marketing. That is my skill set. I'm not a publisher. That's why I partnered with the best, but I am a brander and I am a marketer, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage the most out of this book, unlike any other book, even if you're a published author as well. Now, in addition to that, we have several other benefits that are listed below in our packages. Make sure that you click to apply to get access to everything that's in our book project. And I am just so excited. And here's one thing, you can't just buy your way into this. It doesn't matter how much money you have or if you want to be a part of it, you do need to qualify. And the reason is this. We want to make sure that you have an inspiring story and you really want to make a difference in others' lives. This isn't just a thing about making money. I can do this book project on my own. It's about giving you an opportunity. And we want to make sure that you're properly positioned in a way to leverage what we're doing in this book project, because we want all 10 authors to be promoting to give 10 times the amount of exposure to this book than if you were just promoting it on your own. So hopefully you are interested in being part of our new book project. Click the link below and apply, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
What I like best about the Inner Circle is that the team of people that you have working and helping pull things out of you allows you to see areas in your life that would probably take you years to find out.
As soon as I was introduced to the concept of inner circle, I knew immediately that I wanted to be a part of it. So to be able to have access to that on a weekly basis has been transformational.
It's better than a family. It's somebody that actually understands your background and your where you come from, and everybody wants to go in the same direction.
I love the opportunity to just kind of share my thoughts and get some opinions and feedback from people who have either done it or just to get some outsider feedback to make sure I'm on the right track or to give you some guidance to make those decisions.
They work with you closely, one-on-one, and trying to really help you succeed in all areas, whether it's personal or business, and that could be really applied to your life and career.
We all help each other, and every time we have a meeting with Ray or Dave, they've got a small curriculum, and on top of that, they additionally bring someone else to kind of help us in a different area of our business.
I was a little bit worried, like, is this going to work? Will I be able to commit to this time every single week? You know, is it going to be worth to set aside that much time? We've always maximized our time, and then on top of that, my performance that day and week increased greatly. So, well worth it.
Before I joined the Inner Circle, I really didn't understand what it was all about. I just thought it was a way for somebody to come in and say, hey, you know, we're going to give you something, and you know, you turn over your money and you get no value out of it. And I feel like it's the value is 10 times at 10x what I expected.
Having coaches and team members that are able to, you know, give you a different perspective of your business just by looking at their business as well.
Having people in your corner to just discuss anything. I take it beyond business. I talk about my personal life. I talk about, you know, things that are concerning me. We talk about business. It's everything that you need to really be clear on what you're trying to do.
The whole curriculum, I believe it's great for anyone that is a business owner, an entrepreneur who's growing a legitimate business.
They create a environment that you can blossom not only personally, but your business.
If you're someone that's in business, you know, a business owner looking to grow your business, looking to get more exposure.
If you're a dreamer, if you think that you were put on this earth to do something amazing, joining the Inner Circle will help you, you know, make those dreams come true.
Hello, my friend, it's Ray Perez, global branding expert, and I have a very special gift for you. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or business professional that's looking to scale and grow your business, and I have exactly what you've been looking for. I call this My 360 Sites. I've been working on this for the last 2.5 years to build my brand online, my brand presence, live events, speaking, networking, and social media, and I've been doing it very successfully. And now I want to give you free access. Why? Because I want you to be able to build, launch, and grow a successful business. And when you do that, I really want you to give back, just like I'm doing right now. That's all that you need to do. Now, what can you expect from My 360 Sites? Well, number one, it's going to allow you to network more efficiently. Build trust and credibility with your audience. Allow them to learn more about who you are and what you do. Whether you're an author, speaker, podcaster, or just have a couple websites, this is your opportunity to bring everything in one place and cross-promote who you are. And the best part is, it doesn't make them feel that you're being salesy. Why? Because people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Now, in addition to this, I also want you to learn how to get the maximum value out of your 360 site. So I'm also giving you access to one of our optimization sessions with my team so they can teach you exactly how to use it in your particular business and how to get the most value. Now, we do have limited spots available, so you must click the button on this page right now and get registered for your free 360 site. Now, at the end of the quick setup, which will only take you 5 minutes, there's gonna be a calendar for you to schedule the best date and time for your optimization session. Please make sure to do that. Why? Because if you don't have an optimization session, it's like having a Ferrari and parking in the garage. You're not gonna really know how to drive it to get the maximum performance. So click the button on this page, get registered, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Hi, my name is Cade, and I'm a Healthy Lifestyle Specialist. My team and I empower people to transform their unhealthy choices into an active and vibrant lifestyle. I've been in the health and wellness space for 15 plus years and co-owned a healthy franchise restaurant. I have a passion for serving others. After losing both of my parents to cancer, it was my duty to reach out to others whose lives have been affected by this deadly disease. My journey and research is documented in my book, Battleground Cancer. What I love best about what I do is connecting, being of service, and providing value to my audience. Whenever I'm not working, I love spending time with my family and friends, traveling locally and internationally. I also enjoy coaching and playing competitive tennis. The best way to reach me is by visiting my personal website, jeffcade360.com.
Welcome back to today's Premier Experts. I'm your host, Ray Perez, and today my special guest is Jeff Cade, a healthy lifestyle specialist. Welcome to the show, Jeff.
How are you?
Very good. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show. And like always, I'd like to start off by share with us, what is exactly a healthy lifestyle specialist?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Ray. I help transform people's unhealthy choices into a more vibrant, powered lifestyle.
And how did you get into this field?
I've been in the hospitality industry for over 15 plus years, and more specifically with food and beverage operations, health and nutrition, dietary department, and more recently, I co-owned a healthy franchise restaurant. So I've been in this space for quite some time, and over this period, I've become more intrigued and knowledgeable about our food and beverage consumption. And so that really allowed me to get more involved with writing my book and doing some other things in the health and wellness space.
So let's talk about your book for a second, Battleground Cancer. I know you just recently did a big book launch and it went amazing. Can you share a little bit about this book?
Sure. Thank you. My book is called Battleground Cancer, Managing Your Mental, Physical, and Spiritual Well-Being for the Fight. So for me, it was a personal journey, revelation. I lost my parents to cancer, my father to pancreatic cancer in 1991. I lost my mother to breast cancer in 1997. Wow. And I lost them during a time I was very young. I was under the age of 30, but the absence of my parents, I lost the parental guidance, the love, the support, and the parental touch. And so it was really about going through life with those obstacles, those trials and tribulations that we all have. And that brought me to a point in my life where, you know what, I need to put what's up here and in here on paper and just talk about the journey. But that's just a part of the book. The other part of the book is that I share and promote tips on living a healthier lifestyle. So that goes with, of course, exercise and dieting, and I won't bore you with those details. But it is about a pure balance as it comes to choice.
That's amazing. And I know you deliver workshops, you do coaching, and you help individuals create that healthier lifestyle. And you know, overall, what's your big mission, Jeff?
Thank you for asking that. You know, Ray, it's to inspire and educate one consumer at a time to live a healthier, powered lifestyle. That's what it is, reaching one consumer at a time. And hopefully I'll be able to inspire thousands, maybe millions, because there are people like you and me who've probably lost someone due to this terrible global disease. Hopefully I can help young ones, I can help middle-aged, older people dealing with the stress of everyday living and people who have been touched by cancer.
And living the healthier lifestyle is not just something that, you know, people want to do to be healthier. It's literally helping you not or avoid the possibility of having cancer, right? I mean, isn't this like the bigger picture than just, hey, I want to live a healthy lifestyle?
Exactly. You know, everyone has a testimony, but through that testimony, there's a test. And so living your best self is really just being consistent, being congruent, and being committed to you. And all of that entails is really just understanding living that healthier lifestyle is what you're really planning on doing every day, day in, day out, and just really being consistent with what you want to do with your choices and habits.
So Jeff, can you share a little bit with the audience about what would be some good preventative measures to avoid the possibility of getting cancer?
Okay, thank you. Well, some people may agree to disagree, but the fried food, overconsumption of that, can really be detrimental in terms of leading to obesity and clogging your arteries. So definitely the food consumption of fried foods, limit that, or reduce that. And then of course, going right into some good old-fashioned fruits and vegetables. Particularly, I like my roughage. I like my spinach, my kale. I like my broccoli and my green beans and collard greens. For those people that really like those things, I think they really can provide a good source of vitamins, even vitamins B1, B2, vitamin K. These are things that are really, really powerful in our diet. Also, reducing your stress is very important. We have to learn to stop working from 8 to faint. And getting some recovery, some sleep and recovery really helps reduce that stress level because, as you know, stress kills. We all have cancer cells within us, and sometimes it can be triggered or ignited by stress. Also, we have the exercise and diet. Some people may not want to go to the gym, or they're not that gym rat, if you will, and they want to just take a walk. Get a brisk walk and jog outside, and 30 minutes a day. I mean, research has been shown that when you work out 20-30 minutes a day, that's going to increase your blood flow. That's going to increase your adrenaline. It's going to help you. It's going to shift your mood swing, and it's even helpful and impactful when you're outside and you're getting the vitamin D. So that's very, very important.
These are some definitely great tips, and some of the 8 to faint. That one definitely, particularly, I think I can be accused of that a few times.
I think so. I think America needs a wake-up call for that because we're working, and sometimes it's work overload, or we're multitasking instead of singularly focused on one aspect at a time, or one project at a time, one task at a time. And so we can do a little bit of overload, but when that happens, we have to bring it back and understand that if we don't do certain things outlined in my book, it can be detrimental in the long run.
And what would you say is like the number one thing for our viewers listening? What would be the number one thing that you would do to start that journey in living a healthier lifestyle?
Oh, wow, that's a tough question. The reason why is because we all have choices. We all have choices on what we really want to do. For me, because I had the dice was rolled for me early in life in terms of how my parents made their transition, and it's not necessarily what they consumed, but it's really about how they chose to live, and they chose to live a happy life, but at the same time, you have to be able to have that balance, again, of exercise and diet. You have to be able to make a choice and say, this is how I want to live. I understand about longevity, and it has its place. And I want to be able to not be involved with the bacteria and the, what's the other word, the viruses. Because the bacteria and viruses today are different from the ones from yesteryear. And yes, you can always have antibiotics to clear that, but the strains of what's going on now are a little bit more, they're a little bit more resilient. And so you have to be resilient in yourself and have tough skin, if you will, to kind of move forward and to live a healthier lifestyle.
And that's everything that you talk about in this book, right? All the ways to not only live a healthy lifestyle, but to avoid disease and things that are going to possibly take your life one day.
It's really about remedies and prevention. That's what it's about.
That's
I have chapter 6 that really is about remedies and prevention. I have a chapter in there about suffering, because I do believe, as I mentioned before, through every testimony you have a test, and I believe my Creator has provided a lot of tests for us to pass. And sometimes when that happens, you have to go through those trials and tribulations to get to your truth. And sometimes that truth will lead to your purpose. And for me, with this book, I became I allowed myself to become very vulnerable, and through vulnerability I found my strength.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Well, you got a great story. I'm really excited, and everyone's definitely got to get a copy of this book. So, Jeff, what if people wanted to connect with you, learn more about the book, your programs, your coaching, all the different things that you're doing? What's the best way to connect with you?
You can connect with me on my personal website at jeffcade360.com. You can connect with me on any of my social platforms in terms of text, email, social media at jeffcade360.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Jeff. I truly appreciate it. Hope to have you back one of these days.
Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Excellent. And thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Ray Perez, reminding you to never leave for tomorrow what you can do today, and always stay true to your brand. If you or anyone you know is an expert in a particular niche or industry, we would love to have a conversation about potentially being on the show. Just visit todayspremierexperts.com, click on Be a Guest, and fill out the form.